the record button. So we're recording this so Rachel can actually share this over into her group. So good morning, Rachel. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon there and had a lovely day.
Thank you so much, Kath. I'm so happy to be here with you live today.
Yeah, and like I actually was just chatting to Rachel and was talking about how we've known each other for nearly 5 years. I think it was 2018. Yes. I went to the US and did a sexy speaker talk in the Women Rocking Business group, and Rachel was there. So I've been following Rachel for quite a long time. So, and like this was, you know, pretty special to have Rachel here to ask a few questions of Rachel. And I hope that you want to, you know, if you do have any questions, just jump in, ask a few questions. If you're on Facebook, that's okay. I'll be monitoring that throughout the live. Otherwise, pop some questions into the chat and either Rachel or myself will answer them later on. So you've got plenty of opportunity to ask Rachel some questions. So here we go. So I'll just introduce Rachel. So Rachel Cooley is an Angel certification trainer. She's an angel therapy practitioner. She's a certified spiritual counselor and an angel mentor who helps women reconnect with their divine guidance and angelic support so that they can thrive on a whole new level in their life. Rachel is the co-author in the book 365 Days of Angel Prayers, which has uplifting, healing and comforting prayers for every day of the year. And she has a prolific YouTube channel where she shares her weekly angel card reading videos. Look, I've been watching them for years, those angel card readings. Rachel, they're great. They're really good and really helpful.
Awesome.
Rachel also has her Angelic Guidance Certificate program, where she certifies emerging healers, intuitives, light workers, soulpreneurs, coaches, and feminine leaders to activate the power, healing, and guidance of the angels into their lives, and then to bless the lives of their clients. For the last 24 years, Rachel has been working with women who desire divine blessings in their lives and emerging healers, light workers, spiritual entrepreneurs, coaches, and feminine leaders ready to thrive in their purpose-driven business. So that's a little bit about Rachel, and I was reading that, so sorry. Hiccups there.
Oh, great.
Yeah, look, like I said,
all good, Kath.
Those YouTube readings, I actually jump on them and listen to them, and it's just amazing. You just usually just pull one card, don't you?
Yes, I've been doing one card. Yeah, one card focusing in for the week, and it is amazing how right on those cards are for each week of the year.
Yeah. So like I've noticed that when I've jumped onto them, that it really talks to me. So anyway, let's get to the interview part of it. I've got quite a few questions, not too many, but a few questions that you know, yes, that are just about what you do, and so I'll start with number one. So question number one is, so you help women seeking spiritual upliftment and empowerment, emerging healers, light workers, spiritual entrepreneurs, coaches, and feminine leaders, mothers, professional women. And so how did you come to be doing all of that?
Yes, thank you for asking, Kath, and thank you again for having me today. It's such a joy to be here with you live, Australia to California, and that we've known each other since 2018. It's incredible, sister. It's so wonderful. And I always love it when you chime in on my lives and when you pop in on the videos. It's always great to like see my sister, Kath, there, my entrepreneurial sister. So thank you so much. So to answer your question, Kath, really my story starts out back in my early 20s. And that was that my mother sought spirituality in her own personal life to receive blessings, to receive upliftment and understanding as to, you know, not oftentimes things can be challenging in life. And so she was seeking spirituality and she started sharing that with me, her spiritual journey. And I started to be pretty intrigued with it. And so I started going to spiritual talks with my mom. And then down the path, I started getting spiritual books and angel books. Like it was amazing how people started giving me angel books. They knew I was into spirituality. And I'm like, well, this is interesting. I'm getting these angel books. And I also got a little deck of angel cards when I graduated from college. So it's just so amazing how you can receive a gift in your life and it ends up being what you end up doing as your life purpose, which is amazing, right? So it was through isn't it cool? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a universe sort of like telling you, yeah. The
universe was giving me signs along the way. So I had my angel books and I loved them, but it was more in 1999 and when I had a significant experience happen. Actually in 98, I had an experience where literally an angel saved my life, Kath. Would you like to hear that story?
Yeah, I would.
It was amazing. I was driving with my mom in it was 1998. And what happened was it was winter here in California and we were in the mountainous area, leaving Oregon, going into California. And what happened was the road turned to black ice. And what happened was I suddenly was driving and I lost control of the car. Like the car was sliding on the ice. And on my sheer panic, I went to brake. I know you're not supposed to, but that's what was my instinct. Oh, yeah. And I had this, can you imagine? What happened, Kath, was a miracle. I had a calm feeling come over my body and I heard an angelic voice in my left ear. And she said, get your foot off the brake. And in that moment of time being totally slowed down, there I was sliding on this highway with like 4 lanes. It wasn't a small highway. It was a pretty big highway. And I thought, what? And again, I had the calm feeling come over my body. And I heard this female, powerful, angelic voice saying, get your foot off the brake. I listened. I got my foot off the brake. And the next miracle was that I was able to get over from like 2 lanes over to the left, over to the right. I think we drive on the other side of the road than you do in Australia. And and I was able to land in a snowbank perfectly safe. And it was an absolute miracle. So I had this life-changing experience happen, Kath. And it was in that moment, I didn't necessarily realize it was my angel, but I knew I was saved by the divine. And it was within the next following months that I heard about another angel book that I knew I had to get. And then that started me on my path in 1999 of getting a book and ending up in a certification program. And that's when I first got certified and working with the angels. So that's kind of like various parts of my story to share with you how I got started. And then I got certified in 1999. And I was excited to be certified, but I felt fear. Who can relate to starting a life path and feeling scared? Can you relate, Kath?
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah. So it was in 99. I graduated. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. But then I was like, how am I going to add this into my full-time work? Because at the time I was working full-time in a business here in Silicon Valley. And I was more on the admin side in recruiting. And I had to start this angel path. And so what happened was one of my cohorts, one of my friends from the class who lived locally where I live, he suggested that we start having angel circles. So that's how I started. Once I was certified, we did 2 a month, and it was perfect. It fit in with my full-time schedule. And basically it goes from there that I ended up just having that be my full-time job over time.
Yeah.
But that's the answer to your question.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like it's funny because when we're in business, even like when I'm speaking to my group and it's about money, a lot of the times it's fear as well. Do you know what I mean? And it's sort of stepping away.
Oh, yes.
Stepping away from that fear and knowing that, you can talk to the angels and that and have some support, you know what I mean? That with you all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
Yes, absolutely, Kath. And I wanted to share one more thing here, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And that's over time, yeah, I started relying on my angels more and more, right? I got certified, started working with them more. And over time, Kath, my confidence and my trust in the power of the angels and this work with the angels emerged as I repeatedly experienced their power and the power of divine guidance, of their healing energy, of miracles that happen not only to myself, but to my friends, my loved ones, my family. And I was over time also able to more master my ability to ask for and receive signs from the angels, and also be more open to opportunities that they brought to me in perfect divine timing. Isn't that amazing? And oftentimes it was through meeting the right and perfect people at the right and perfect time, like meeting you all those years ago.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. So why do you think it's so important to work with the angels then? So you sort of went into that a bit, but yeah, why do you think it's important, Rachel?
Well, I mean, the reason why I feel that it's important that we work with the angels, and in particular as women that we work with the angels, because that's my extra passion, Kath, is that I support women in working with the angels. And that, number one, is because the angels have blessed me so much in my life and helped me through so many challenges and struggles. As a result, I want to help as many women as I can to connect with this amazing realm. And I want to share also, Kath, that where I come from when I talk about angels is I come from a very non-denominational place. And I also come from the energy of that we don't need to follow a particular religion or spiritual path to work with the angels. They're here to help all of us. So I love to help and support women. The women that I work with, a lot of them have been afraid to speak freely about who they really are because they might be worried about being judged by others, right? As they reveal their unique spiritual gifts that they have in their life. And also they don't feel safe. And they can resist being visible. Like as an entrepreneur, sometimes it can be challenging to become more visible, right? Who can relate to that?
Yeah,
I can relate to that too. Yeah. And over time, it gets better, but also having the angels by your side can help with that too. Mm-hmm. Calling upon them to support you. We'll be talking about that in a little bit. But also, I love to support women who are weighted down by fear, stress, and worries too, because angels have helped me so much in my life in releasing all that and learning how to have my go-to tools for that. And also to address why it's so important for the women. I feel like I've been sharing part of it, but also women often default to doing everything, Kath, for others and sacrificing themselves. Can relate? Yes. Putting ourselves last. And what I want women to know and inspire them to do is to embrace and to claim the support, the guidance, the upliftment, the blessings, and the healing energy, as well as the empowerment that is their divine birthright. That is your divine birthright, Kath. That is mine. That is every woman who is watching with us live or later on the replay. And we do not need to suffer. Right? I think a lot of times we're used to suffering and worrying and ruminating and stressing, but there is no need to live this way ultimately. And we could have a miraculous life, believe it or not, it is true, with the angels, the divine messengers of God by our side, supporting us in our lives. And I also feel, Kath, that women are needed now to lead more than ever and to guide on a whole new level in our lives and on our purposes to improve our world, right? As we restructure reality and we rise from this whole situation these last years of this pandemic time, right? Yeah. And the angels are here to help us to do all of the above. Isn't that exciting to think about that? It's amazing. It's truly miraculous.
Yeah, I have heard someone say, and you might be able to, because I don't exactly know, but something about, I'm not sure who actually said it, but it was that the Western woman is going to save the world. And I can't remember who. Do you remember who?
Yeah, I do remember who, and it's the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I have heard that, you know what I mean? So yeah, it is important.
Yes.
That, you know, even another spirit, like a spiritual leader, has actually mentioned that us women are going to save the world. And I don't think so much about it being discriminating against the Western world as much. It's just probably that we have access to more, to the ability of being able to get out there and save the world. So
so powerful. Isn't that amazing? Those are such powerful words, and I really see the truth in that. It's incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so question number 2, because I think you went through all the challenges and stuff like that what I asked in question number 1. So question number 2 is, why are you so passionate about women thriving with the angels? That's a great question.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm so passionate about it, Kath. Number 1, I want to share it because it is possible to thrive in your life with your angels by your side, right? And even if you haven't been connected to them before in your life, know that you can access this amazing realm to support you in your life, to help you to thrive, to help you to have the tools to get their messages and their guidance. And so that is why I'm so passionate, because so many beautiful opportunities, experiences, divine appointments have happened to me in my life through the work with the angels that I do personally, and also for my clients. So many of my amazing clients over the years, and women in my programs and my certification program, my new program as well, have experienced so many blessings with the angels that help them to thrive in their lives more, to have the tools to let go of the fears and worries, which we'll be talking about in a bit. And in my own journey also, Kath, I have experienced something that all women should know about and experience, and especially us as entrepreneurs, right? And I had been fully supported in my life by this amazing realm of the angelic realm to shift from worries, fear, and anxiety, and be more on my path, shining my light, and also feeling the blessings that they bring to me and my family, everyone I'm connected with who are open to working with them and saying yes. And why not experiment and try it out, right? Because it is amazing what happens, right? The blessings open up, joy, trust, guidance, and peace of mind. Peace of mind alone is reason to call upon this amazing realm to support us, and letting go of suffering, struggling, pushing to make things happen. Can you relate to that, Kath? That energy of pushing can be really exhausting, right?
Especially in business. I find that in business, sometimes as women we'll take on that, we'll shift into they call it the masculine, but that real push, and it's when we're fearful maybe too that the money's not coming in and stuff like that. So to step away from that and use our angels, like, that's just so powerful to know,
isn't it? It's so powerful. And I just want more women to experience this energy and this freedom, and to feel that complete unconditional love that the angels bring to us. They are completely unconditionally loving. They do not judge us. To feel their support and their energy and the peace that comes from knowing that they're by our side, and also feeling more safe in the world, right?
Yeah.
So powerful.
Yeah, I think I can really sort of relate to that judgment, because how many times do we think that, like, we ask for help, but then we feel like that we're getting judged if we ask for help because we're not enough, or we feel like an imposter. So like that non-judgment, do you know what I mean? Like, yes, very powerful.
That's essential too. And they do not judge us. And I feel like, us in our culture, we've grown into judging not only ourselves, but others. And so this is an area also that can bring blessings into our lives, to be more open-minded, to be more gentle on ourselves and others. And I feel that that's another way in which the angels support us, and also just accessing our divine birthright blessing that we can ask for support anytime. There's no such thing as asking too much. The angels are infinite. They have no time and space. So they're available to support us at all times, including the amazing archangels, which is awesome to know that you can call upon, say, Archangel Michael, the amazing archangel protection, whenever you need it, or you're feeling fearful, stressed, or worried, and he is there in a nanosecond, and he can support everyone simultaneously. And this amazing angelic support, Kath, is our divine birthright, and it's one of our divine birthright blessings.
Yeah. Look, I will add that at the beginning of this, because I was stuttering a little bit, and I thought I just stuttered then, but I thought, I'm here with Rachel. I'm just going to call on the angels and ask them to help me, like, have this conversation without, being a little bit too stuttery and stuff like that. So, it's amazing just speaking to you, because it reminded me to call on the angels. And sometimes, like, it's that reminder too, because I feel like you get busy. And, even for myself, because I've always followed you and I know that I can ask for help, but you reminding me to ask for help,
good.
It's so special as well. So, so thank you.
You're so welcome, Kaths. As a woman entrepreneur, ladies, it's awesome to call upon them. They can help you to feel more confident, more relaxed, to help you to feel, safer, being more visible, right? Mm-hmm. Because we're, here we are on live. We need to be more visible with our online businesses, right?
Yes.
They support us with that as well. Yes.
Yeah.
And with manifesting too. Go ahead.
Especially like the other part of my business, the old-fashioned way was to have a shop front. And a shop front, people used to see you, and then you'd advertise in the local paper, the newspaper, and stuff like that. But now I'm online and I work from home. Unless I'm visible online, no one knows I'm here. So, and visibility these days too is scary, because we've never had to do that. Like we've always just had our shop front, which is we sit behind our shop front, and same with the advertising and that. We've always just had the advertisement there with a picture of us. So, it is hard when you come from, an industry where you're not used to being online and not being visible and not speaking. So, and it is a bit daunting. Like, I always just feel a bit nervous. So, so like it's just great to be able to call on the angels, do you know what I mean, to assist us with that.
It's so awesome. And I also want to add Kath, the more we do it, the more comfortable we get doing it, right? With anything. And also just knowing that our divine ones, our angels, are by our sides, or any other divine ones that you love to call in, you can add them in as well. It really helps to just feel that energy. And ultimately, Kath, we're not alone. Not only do we have each other and our family and friends, but we have this amazing realm of the angelic that's available to us to support us at any time. 24/7, 365. No time zones matter.
You're in yesterday and I'm here in Tuesday, and you're over there. We're talking and you're only in Monday. It's always just
exactly
when you're listening.
It is wild, isn't it? It's like, I'm on Monday, you're on Tuesday.
I'll give you the lotto numbers a little bit later.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, give me lotto numbers. What's going to happen?
It's all right.
Oh my goodness. I love it. Yes.
All right. So let's go to question number 3. So question number 3 is, so you're so excited to have why are you so excited to share these 5 angelic ways to address uncertainty, stress, and anxiety?
Yes, that was the main theme of our the interview with you today, right, Kath, is for me to share these 5 angelic ways. And I'm excited about it because I want to give you and help you ladies to have tools to deal with this, because, hey, I'm curious, a lot of us have been feeling stressed in recent times, right? Especially over the last 2.5 years. Who can relate? Or almost 2.5 years. Wherever we're at, we've been living in unprecedented times, right? So a lot of us have been feeling more stressed, worried, and feeling pushed in a metaphorical way to the edge, right? Stressed and more anxious than usual. Can any of you relate who are live with us now? I noticed we have some ladies here in your group, Kath, with us live.
Yeah.
Type in the chat, ladies, if you can relate. Let us know. We want to acknowledge that you're here. I definitely noticed that there's some of you there. So glad you're here. But can you relate to feeling more stressed in recent times and also finding ways to navigate these challenging, unpredictable, and unprecedented times, right? I think a lot of us can relate, ladies, and you are not alone, right? You're not alone, ladies. You're not alone, sisters. In unprecedented times like these, you might be doing everything you can to be resilient, right? And I sure am myself, right? And this is a wonderful opportunity to discover how you can thrive in your life, calling upon the angels and accessing the divine support and miraculous blessings that are available to you in your life with any concerns or anything that might be triggering you with any anxiety or stress, such as uncertainty with security is a common trigger, right? Worry about supply in our lives. And that can definitely put us into stress and anxiety. So let's talk about these ways with the angels that can support us, right? The first step is to identify what that fear, stress, or worry, what's triggering it, what it is, and where is the source coming from? Oftentimes that's immediate. You know exactly what the source is. It's a particular worry, concern, or situation. But the first step is to identify it. And then the next step, and this is really an important one, because when we work with the angels, the divine messengers of God, we need to actually, ladies, give them permission to help us. We need to actually give them that permission because we have free will, which is an amazing blessing to be a choice. But because we're a choice and they respect our choice, you're encouraged to give them that permission. You can do this by thinking it in your mind or writing it out, right? Or saying it, like literally saying it. Angels, please help me. Please help me with this situation, right? They need that permission. The next step, Kath, should I go on to that one? The third step?
Yes.
Right? Is to breathe in and out, like slow down your breath. Take a breath, because oftentimes when we get stressed and worried, actually, maybe I can take you through this like a mini, really short but powerful mini experience. Would that be good, Kath, to feel that energy?
Yes.
So, yes. So I invite you, ladies, to think about the number one fear or stress in your life that's coming up for you right now. Okay. Thinking what it is, identifying what it is, taking a breath, exhaling out in this moment. Let's just land into the moment. Maybe just place your hand on your heart. And as you take in a new breath in and exhaling out, just feeling yourself fully supported in this moment, whether you're standing or seated, breathing in, exhaling out, as I invite you to either say out loud or think in your mind, angels, please help me. Angels, please help me.
Angels, please.
You can add in, yes, angels, please help me. Yes, beautiful, Kath. You can also add in, there's a particular situation. You can think about it or say it, angels, please help me with the situation. And as you breathe in and out, breathing in their light as they join you right here, right now, and surround you in their white light, their blessings, their unconditional love, breathing in and out. And this is our next step, Kath, as we breathe in and out in this experience, allowing, with that permission you gave your angels, to lift up the stress from you, breathing in their light, their love, exhaling out that particular stress or worry that you would love to let go, taking in a new breath in Breathing in their light. Exhaling out. Letting it go. If you'd like as well, you can literally hand it over. That's the next step too. Within this experience, you can also literally hand it over. The hand that you write with what that worry or concern is. Yeah, hand it up. Yeah, let's just do another breath in. Exhaling out, knowing that your angels that you just called upon have literally lifted up that worry from you, that situation. And with you literally handing it over, ladies, you are giving them that permission, not only with the asking, but giving them permission to bring in miracles, to bring in blessings, to bring in a divine resolution for this situation, for that fear, that stress, that uncertainty energy. Breathing in and exhaling out. Yes, they added handing it over, and let's thank them. That's another important step. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. And breathing in, coming back present, noticing how you're feeling in this new moment, feeling held, loved, blessed, and grateful. Yes. So I welcome everyone back from this experience. Yes. How do you feel, Kath?
Oh, it's very uplifting. Very
Good.
uplifting.
Good. I'm so glad. It's uplifting, it's healing, right? And the next step is, on that fifth step, is that they can support us, right? Also in helping to shift our mindset to be as positive as possible. Because I know oftentimes it's easy to go down this path of fear, but try to stay uplifted. And our angels are amazing at helping us to be more resilient, shift our mindset to be more positive. And you can also turn around a worry into an affirmation, right? Instead of feeling that fear, it's like, I am resilient, I'm confident, my angels are by my side, I've got this. That helps a lot. So those are the steps of releasing anxiety, uncertainty, and fears with the angels. And of course, there's so much more I could teach, but that's the brief version.
And thank you.
So this is my forte.
Yeah, thank you for taking us through that. So can you just quickly just name those 5 steps again?
Yes, I will. And I kind of added on as we were going, they were guiding me. The first step is to identify. I know, isn't it interesting? I was being guided as we went. So I think it might have turned into 6, but it's identifying the fear, the stress, or the worry that's triggering you. Identify it.
Yes.
Step two is call upon the angels to be with you, to help you.
Yeah.
Right. Because I shared that our permission for them to help us is essential.
Yeah.
And so through the calling upon them, this is part of 2. You can either say it out loud or think it in your mind.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, that's when we got quiet and we breathed in and out. Step 3 is let them support you, breathe in and out with them. That can help just regulate your nervous system, bring back in the parasympathetic nervous system, like get out of fight flight with breath. Right. And within that 4 is you could also hand it over. Hand it over to them. Okay. And 5, thank them. Thank you, angels, for helping me. Yeah. So those are the 5 steps. And then they guided me to the next one. And that was just to keep it positive mindset. So we had a bonus number 6 today of staying as positive as you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and I go ahead.
You go.
Oh, I was just going to share that I love helping women relieve stress, fears, and worries. And I do this in depth in my one-on-one work that I do with women, and also in my Angelic Sanctuary Journey, which is a new program that I've started. And also I go in depth with this for the women who are in my Angelic Guidance Certification Program, not only for them to experience it, but for them to learn how to do that and so much more, including angel readings for their clients.
Yeah.
Yes.
How powerful.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's
So
what
powerful.
yeah, that's where I was actually going to ask. And I just and apologies at the beginning of that. That's why I asked you to just go through those 5 again.
Yeah, no worries.
Just jumping on Facebook to see who was there, to see if anybody did ask any questions. But
yes,
yeah,
please.
but they're quite welcome to ask any questions about
Yes,
yeah,
I'm
in
here.
the
They're
group
here.
afterwards, and I'll get Rachel to answer any of them there. So anyway, let's talk about your angelic sanctuary journey, which you said was it's a new program, is it?
Yes, that's right. It's a new program that I was guided to create. And the main focus of this program, Kath, is for women to receive their divine birthright blessings of the angels, to receive the support, the light, and the blessings that are available for them with their angels by their sides. This is a beautiful, safe sanctuary and sisterhood with the angels to receive that amazing angelic support to bless them in their lives so that they can find refuge, nourish their inner light, and establish their unshakable and your unshakable spiritual support so that you, divine, powerful women, can be more unshakable and start living your miraculous life, accessing your divine birthright blessings with your angels by your side. So this is a beautiful path and experience, and it's on Zoom, so you can be anywhere in the world and join us. And it's, again, the angelic sanctuary journey, and it's also an experience to walk on your divine life path with more sustainable flow, divine guidance with the angels, trust, prosperity, peace, and courage. Yes. And they're right there by our side. We're together in sisterhood in this amazing journey together. And I would love to offer all the women here a chance to experience this incredible angelic support. So I have, Kath, a free pass and a gift, I should say, a free pass, a gift to all of you to attend, ladies, my upcoming 90-minute online and Angel Sanctuary Gathering experience this Friday. And for you in Australia, that's going to be this Saturday.
Yes.
So I'll get you the link. Let's pop the link in the chat, Kath. We can do that. I have it here. And I can pop it into the Facebook group. Do you have it?
Yeah, if you've got it there in front of you, you can.
Yeah, I got it here. I'm right in your group. So I'm going to pop it in. And so this is an experience, and this is a 7 steps to live a miraculous life with the angels. And it's experience, and it's experience also that's give you a taste of what it's like to be in our angelic sanctuary journey together. So this beautiful gathering, 4 p.m. Pacific on California. So in Pacific, Friday, the 29th of April. So that is going to be for you ladies in Australia. Yeah. That's going to be on Saturday, April 30th, right? AEST time of 10 a.m.
Okay. Or 9 a.m.
Does that sound right?
Okay. So what time? 4? So what's your time there?
4. So it'll be 4 Pacific. I hope I got the right time zone, or maybe it's 9 a.m. your time. I think
it's 9 a.m. because you would be about 5:30 there now.
You're right. It would be 9 a.m. Okay. I hope that'll work out for a Saturday.
I think that's a good time for a Saturday because most people are.
Hey, good. I'm glad. And I'm popping in our chat too, but I got it there and I put it in your group. And we would love you to join us, sisters, joining us for this experience with the angels, experience what it's like to be on the angelic sanctuary journey, and to hear this beautiful class and to learn those 7 steps of living a miraculous life with your angels by your side.
Yeah.
It's going to be wonderful. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about if the ladies aren't able to jump in and see that live on Saturday morning because they are busy?
Yes.
How else can they? Is it going to be recorded, or can they reach out to you some other way, Rachel?
Yes. Thank you so much for that, Kath. So what I'll do is we're going to be in Zoom, and then I'm going to record it. And what I'm going to do is I'll be putting the recording in my Angel Sisterhood group for Divinely Thriving Women. So if it's okay for you, can I pop that link in too?
Yes, definitely. Put that link in there.
I'll put that link in also so everyone has it. So then you can watch the replay later if you can't join us live. So I will have that there. So I'm going to pop that in your group, Kath, right now.
That sounds good. Because I don't
Oh,
want
good.
I don't want ladies to miss out on this, because like this group of mine where we are is more about the business and the finances. But honestly, tapping into your angels and that, like I said earlier, because a lot of people do have fear about their money or their business or their clients,
Yes.
clients they've got coming in, and being able to tap into the angels and use this sort of as a buffer for our business.
Yes, exactly.
It's very important.
Totally.
So like join Rachel's group. I'm actually in there, and I've been in there for quite a while.
You are.
And that's where you actually put the YouTube up for your weekly card readings. And like I said, I find that they support me, because as women in business too, it's not just about when we're in our business. Our personal life has a lot to do with our business as well. So if our personal life, if we're having struggles with, our child or our, our family, that actually moves over into our business, and our business can actually struggle with that as well. So, having this buffer where we're supported in our personal life and we're supported even in our business, how powerful that all is. So thank you, Rachel.
So powerful. Oh, you're so welcome, Kath. And I'm just so grateful to be here with you and your wonderful group. I love your Facebook group here. I love your lives. I love your authenticity and energy. And it's just so great to be here with you and to share about these amazing experiences with the angels that are available to us. And I'm just grateful for this opportunity to share about the class, this Taste of the Angelic Sanctuary journey, link to my Facebook group. And because I love it, Kath, that we're women entrepreneurs supporting each other.
Exactly. That's what
it's so important.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like we all have our own abilities to do things, and like where we lack, we've got help from someone else that can help us to get through that. So, I don't think we could ever be, perfect in everything that we do. And, that's where support from women. And I find that women are really, really supportive, because like you said, women do like to give. Do you know what I mean? We've got to learn not to give too much. But in a sisterhood, most of the time, women will support you and they'll hold you there when times are low, and same too, we can call on our angels, like you've actually talked about today. So yes, such a joy. Thank you, Rachel.
Oh, you're so welcome.
This really important. So your Facebook group is in the chat comments in my group.
Yes, it is.
So you can join that group regardless. You don't need to be just going for the program. You can join that, and you can always have support from Rachel with the angels. And then also the link there, the Zoom link for our Saturday morning 9 a.m. And in the US, it's 4 p.m. Is that correct?
That's Friday? Right. Yeah, 4 p.m. Friday. Yep, 4 p.m. Friday the 29th. Australia, I think our new time is right, 9 a.m. Australia time. Yeah. And what it is, that link, Kath, is to register to get the Zoom link.
Yes.
So they can do that.
Yeah, a bit like today's, the way I set today's up. So you actually jump in, just put your name in that, and then they'll email you the link once you add it to your calendar. So it's quite easy to do that. So, and it gives you Okay.
It is. Kath, I'd love to share before we close that I'm just really excited to help women, to discover and to receive angelic support in their lives, and so that they can be more open to receive the amazing blessings that are your birthright, with the angels by your side, and to have this amazing team, this amazing realm of divine angels loving us no matter what to support us in our lives. Such a blessing.
Thank you, Rachel. So
you're so welcome.
I just looked on Facebook. There isn't, there's a few, the comments are your links.
The comments are mine with the links, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions before we close, ladies? If anyone does, please pop it in, or I can always chime in later on the comments.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If I do see any, I'll just tag you. So then, or they can
Sounds great.
you because you're in the group, and then you'll see it too. Because that's the thing. Sometimes there's stuff in the group, and because you're busy too on Facebook and there's lots of stuff coming through, you can actually miss it. So just tag.
Yes, it's true.
If you do have any questions,
please do.
All right. So I think there's no questions there. Oh, there's 6. Oh, hang on. No, there's no questions there. So we will leave it for people to comment later. And thank you, Rachel, for today. It was just so lovely to have you here within my group. And
thank you.
And thank you for all the work that you're doing, supporting women with their, through their stress and that, by showing them that they can use the angels to support them.
Yes. Oh, you're so welcome, Kath. It's been an absolute joy to be here live with you and to support all the amazing, beautiful women in your wonderful group. Such a joy. Thank you so much, Kath.
Thanks, ladies.
Thanks, ladies. Angel blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.